If you are here with the last stream right now, we will be starting very, very soon. I just need to get my shit together. I'm so sorry, but we will start very, very soon. We've got to finish up opening these packs. It's just I've got to settle with a score with a dirty girl over here. I'm sorry, that probably sounded really, really bad. We are going to be starting the stream very, very soon. That didn't sound... Sorry, chat. We are starting the stream very, very soon. I just got to get my monitor set up. So, yeah. I just got a distraction right next to me. Alright. I've let everyone wait for long enough. I am here. I have arrived. We have arrived. We have arrived to finish off the card opening. We're gonna switch to the 4K cam, and here we are. Here I am. Here you are. Here she. But you're not gonna see her, because she's mine. She's not yours. It's okay though. She's my assistant. My lovely. So today we will be finishing off our titanium box that we have right here. We got quite a few, still a bit heavy. We got quite a few to get through. So hopefully we have a signature in there. And I just want to say the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs are still on top. I went to the game yesterday and it was absolutely crazy. Like, biggest crowd in 118 years of football. Biggest crowd for a regular season game ever. So it was absolutely insane. Most of the fans there were all Bulldogs fans, I'm sorry to say, but there weren't too many bunnies there. If you've seen my short, should put my short somewhere, probably won't be in this video, but if you've seen my short, then yeah, that POV was real life. That was at the end of the game, so the crowd had dispersed a little bit by the last couple of minutes, but it was still, yeah, absolutely crazy. I got to walk up to the top of ANZ Stadium for the first time. We don't call it ANZ anymore. I think it's called Accor. So yeah, that was absolutely insane. I got my, flick that hair out of the way, that 2025, that authentic, that player issue, or that player replica should I say, that player issue Bulldogs home jersey. It was the last one on the shelf. I got that small and it fits perfectly, so I'm absolutely happy with that. And yeah, it was a bit of a spur of the moment thing, kind of wasn't planning on going, and then one of the homies rang and was like, oh, you want to do something today? And I'm like, oh, the football's on. I made that mistake of mentioning it to them, and they're like, okay, yeah, crap, we'll all go. And I ended up at a historical game, so it was absolutely crazy. It was yeah, it was a game I'll never forget. I'll remember this for the rest of my life. And I don't think any other team in the NRL can pull something off like that. The Panthers, after winning 4 premierships, couldn't bring people together like the Bulldogs did yesterday. That's saying something, alright? Like, say what you want, but the Bulldogs bring people together. We brought 65,000 people. It's probably, we're going to give credit to Souths here. There was probably 60,000 Bulldogs fans there and 5,000 Souths fans there, alright? They were still there. They were still there, alright? I think Reggie the Rabbit might have been suspended after what happened with that kid, but I side with Reggie Rabbit, alright? That kid, you know, he probably deserved a schwacking, who knows, but no. Alright, we're gonna keep it PG here. I like Reggie Rabbit, and also too, if you're a mascot, don't smack kids, don't push kids, please. Alright, but yeah, it was a great day. We have some cards to open. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest dude in the room. You're in the chat. Give me a hell yeah. Let me know you're here. Give me a hoy. Give me a hold on. You are here. Watching that Drake and Josh 2 on the other screen. But we got our first pack. Crazy. I cleaned up yesterday, and you know what I do for you guys? You know how many pieces of ripped up Ezra Mem card are on my floor? You know how many pieces of ripped up Lockie Galvin card I picked up? I'm still picking them up. I can't find them, so yeah. I do this all for you. I do this all for you. It's all for the YT. All for the YouTube. All for your entertainment. I'm going to crack open this first pack of the second half of the box opening. I love going into boxes. I smash boxes in Crash Bandicoot. I smash boxes. Football boxes. Alright, speaking of smashing boxes, we've got Spencer Lienu. Alright, Hamele Olakuoatu. Alright, you're only going to see for the common cards, individually, you only see the top 3, and in the last 3 I'll show you like all 3 of them in my hand. So that's the last of the common ones. Alex Safer. And for our special card, ooh, just knock that. For our special card, we have pulled, and I believe I might have this one. So if anyone would like to trade, we might be able to talk. I have a Rising Stars. Samuela Fianu. Feinu. I think that's how it's pronounced. And actually, I just realized that this whole time my music's been playing. We'll just mute that. So I've had it turned off on my headphones, so I completely forgot. We're going to have a whole bunch of music at the start of this stream. Gonna be fun. That's alright, because my mic would be louder than it. And for our silver parallel, we have pulled another fetus, but a silver fetus. A Samuel Walker. A Samuel Walker. The future of Bondi. The future. He's a good player, I do rate him. Sammy Walker. And for our other common cards, we have pulled Leo Thompson, Tohu Harris, a Viliami should get that right, shouldn't I? Viliami Kikau and Jackson Torpine. Tarpany, not Torpine. That's Joseph Torpine. Joseph Tarpine. I gotta get these right. I keep thinking of the guy that sued us. You know, the guy that found the training too hard? He thought training was too hard, so he sued the club over it. We're up to pack number 2. Thank you, babe. We're up to pack number 2, and we are going to open this like it's something new. Hold on. On the last stream right now. We are the only stream right now, I think, that are live streaming opening the footy card packs. Or at least a titanium box. I think I'm the only guy that's live streaming them right now. So tell your friends, tell your cat, tell your dog, tell Casper the friendly ghost, tell your mum. Make sure you tell your mum. Your mum needs to know, alright? I want your mum watching me. Alright? Just tell her. Tell her the Bulldogs are going to win 2025 NRL Premiers, okay? Tell everyone you know Ruben Garrick is actually a really, really good goal kicker. Even though I hate Manly. It's still stuff Manly. We have pulled... What's his name? I've got to read that properly. Oh, damn. Moakai for Tuukia. Bro, don't run it straight at me for getting your name wrong, please. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I know I pronounce names bad, but don't hurt me. We pulled a Cody Walker. We pulled a Bunny. Sorry about yesterday, bro. I actually love you. I do like Cody. I like the way he plays. I like what he does. We pulled from the Melbourne Storm an Xavier Coates. Hey, Levi, Jack, how we going? We're opening footy cards today, bro. We're opening some footy cards. We got a box that, you know, that those NRL cards. We're opening those. We got a box of them. We're opening the second half of it tonight. The first half we opened last night, so if you're here, stick around. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. It was a good win. It was a good win. I was there. I checked it out. I was up in the bleachers, $10 tickets. But up there, it's like watching the game from TV. Like on TV, sorry. So it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. So yeah, pretty good win. It was a game I'll never forget. For our special card, we pulled Blake Steep. Blake Steep from the Roosters. I think he's alright. He's another fetus though. He's born in 2005. Damn, he's young. And for our silver parallel, we pulled a Raiders checklist. Love the Raiders. I've got a soft spot for these guys. I feel like they should have won in 2019. Makes you feel old? Makes me feel old because I wish these were the I wish they still did the footy cards in the chips. You know, the footy Tarzos. All right, we're up to pack number 3. Here we go. Pack number 3 of half the box. I remember the Daily Telegraph ones. I got the Smith Chips ones as well, but I have a complete set of 2008 Daily Telegraph footy cards. You gave an F for your one from 2004? Oosh. That actually makes me feel old. I think I've got some from 2004 somewhere. But yeah, somewhere floating around. I might get that out to show you guys sometime. Is yeah, my 2008 footy cards. It's the one that's got the complete set. It's the one that's got like the team of the century in it. Because it was like the 100 years of rugby league in 2008. So it actually is a special sort of, you know, year for me anyway in terms of footy cards. But yeah, we're showing off the first 3 common cards, and then we're showing off the special card. We pulled Paddy Carrigan. Know a couple of Broncos fans that watch my shorts. Up the Bronx. Yeah, you got me to say it, but we're facing yous next week, so I don't know about that. We'll see what happens. And we pulled the Tigers checklist. But it was a good game. It was an amazing game yesterday. Amazing atmosphere. For our special card, we pulled a Jaden Campbell. This is actually a nice card. I like the way the Titans cards... Can we get that to focus for the camera? There we go. Jaden Campbell. From the Titans, eh? There's the back. You guys to read it? You guys want to read? All right, him. You got a soft spot for the Tigers? Yeah, don't worry, so do I. My pop goes for the Tigers. He's a Balmain boy, so. And from the Rabbitohs, I've got so many silver ones of these. I've got like at least 5 of him now in silver. Come on. Well, sorry to hear about that, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. But, yeah, the Tigers are a good team. I'm sure, you know, they would have been over the moon to see them this year. But, you know, yeah, sorry to hear about that. He lost $200. Oh, you should have put it on this year. They'll, I reckon, you know, the Tigers will make the not the grand final, I don't think, but they'll make the finals. So I reckon put some money on them to, yeah, put some money on them to make the grand final. Stuff it. Up the Tigers. Top 8 for sure, definitely. Top 8 for sure. We have a pretty good, Jerome's actually turning that place around in terms of like the culture and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, like I'm not really worried. They've been talking about Lockie Galvin and all that sort of stuff, but I don't think it's really going to burn down the club. I think Jerome's going to rally those boys and sort of galvanize them. Anyway, here's our four common cards that we pulled. We pulled a Connor Tracy, Morgan Smithies, Max Plath, and Blake Brayley. We're up to pack 4. If it will focus, there's our focus. All right, here we go. So if you're watching on YouTube, in the description, I got all my links now. If you want to join the Discord, all that sort of stuff, join the Discord. We can have chats, all that sort of stuff. And all my other links are down there on the YT. We pulled another Ruben Garrick. We keep pulling Ruben Garrick. All right, I know I said he's a good goal kicker, but I didn't want to keep pulling his card. And we pulled another... This is odd. This is just like the last packet. I swear we pulled him again. It was in the same order as well. And here's Cody Walker again. I need to definitely watch this stream back to see if this pack had the same 3 cards as the last one. Because it seems like that might be a thing. And we are pulled for our special card. Orion Pappenhausen. That's what I reckon. Did I just pick up the same packet? No, that was a fresh packet that I opened. That was pack number 4. Straight from the box. Straight from the box. This is you can get these in the stores. Truly is. It happened last stream as well when I started. The first 2 packs had like the same 3 cards at the start. So if anyone from this card making place is watching, we're on to you. All right? We're on to you. Need some Slurpee. This is not sponsored by 7-Eleven. But tell me, what's your favorite Slurpee? What do you got for me? All the packets of chips expire on Saturday. The nice Ryan Pappenhausen showcase card. I like that one. Played footy against that man. All the packets of chips expire on a Saturday. Can't go past a good old Coke Slurpee. Yeah, I had a raspberry one tonight. Sometimes I like having the raspberry one. Do I have a packet of chips? No, I don't. I actually don't. Not nearby. I didn't go to... Like, when I went to 7-Eleven, I didn't pick one up. If you're talking about, like, them... I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I will. I'll look it up. I will look it up. For our silver parallel, though, for our Sharkies fans, if we have any, we pulled Blake Brayley. He's all right. Tough little player. Tough old player. And for our commons, we have Jamal Fogarty. We have Mitchell Barnett, Brian To'o, and Tom Dearden. I'll try that, bro. I'll keep that in mind. I will, definitely. That's easy money. That's easy money. I know what day those expire on. It's a Saturday. It's pack number 5. Thanks, babe. All right. See, look, fresh pack. If this one has the same cards in it, I'm going to absolutely flip. Come on. Do you like the... I got the jersey at the game yesterday. I bought the jersey. Every time I go to a game, I always buy a jersey. Might be a bit expensive to do it like that, but it's like kind of my tradition. Whenever I go to a footy game, I always have to buy a jersey. So yeah, I got the 2025. I hope you like it. Open that one, see? Hopefully we don't have any more glitches in the Matrix. Yeah, when I bought, I think I've got the 2023 one over here. I bought that one at Peter Win. And I love going in there. It's a great store. Yeah, you do get stuck in there if you do start talking to him. You do get stuck in there because yeah, he's a great guy to talk to, Peter Win. But yeah, great store. I'll probably go in there to buy the shorts to match my Bulldogs jersey because I like having the matching shorts and matching socks. I'm that guy. Up the Blues. Up the Blues. Yeah, it's easy to get stuck there talking to him. It's easy to just get stuck there just looking at shit there too. Luke Brooksy. To be honest, I wish they had State of Origin like cards in this. They could have had like, a State of Origin set. That would have been mad. The Tony Staggs. Alright. This man, he got into a little bit of strife yesterday because he got mad. He got angry and I saw what was going on. I don't really know what it was really about. I'm pretty sure like the fan was like sledging him a little bit. And I think when he turned around to like tell him to shut up, the fan like started blowing kisses at him. And like that made him even more mad. And he started threatening him even more. And then the fan started doing like a love heart symbol to him. And like it agitated him even more. And yeah, then that fan got spoken to by the police. And then it ended up on the news. And I don't think he should get in trouble for anything. But yeah, it was just a funny moment when I was like, oh, what's going on down there? Including I like that. You see what Levi just wrote? The cool thing with the Latrell Mitchell card is you can chop Latrell's favorite thing with it.
Yes.
What about Reggie Rabbit's legal issues? Look, I like Reggie Rabbit. I actually do like him. I feel sorry for him a little bit. Because we all know the only person that he wants to murder is Adam Reynolds. we know the only person that Reggie Rabbit would hurt nowadays? The only person Reggie Rabbit would lay hands on, it's Adam Reynolds. We all know that, and we all know why. We pulled fan favorite. What's her name? From the Cowboys? Hankia Whitfield. As a fellow costumer, kids are... Exactly, 100%. They shouldn't be, like, grabbing on, like, and all that stuff. And, look, if anyone grabs onto you, regardless of their age, you're gonna push them away. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a human reaction. So, that's what I mean by I do feel for him, you know? That's crazy, yeah. So, yeah, you probably know exactly how he feels then. But yeah, it's just a human, like, if like you're grabbed unwarranted by someone, like your first reaction is to push them away. It doesn't matter, like, if it's a child or if it's an elderly person or if it's someone your age, like, you get surprised like that. And if you're in like something you can't really see, like a Reggie Rabbit costume, you don't know what's happening and someone's trying to grab you, well, yeah. Damn. That sucks, man. That sucks. Being harassed by teens like that at Comic-Con. That's honestly, yeah, like, yeah, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. For our silver card, we pulled Tatalu Katola. Tatulu Cooler. Tatulu Cooler. But you gotta tell me what were we dressing up as Comic Con? See, I don't like. I've never been to a Comic Con, but if I did go, I'd try and dress up. I'd probably try and go as like a wrestler. I'd probably try and go as like a CM Punk, or I'd even maybe try and go as a footy player. You're in your fruit suit. Well, your fursuit? Fursuit. That's alright. The letters are tiny. I want to make that chat box bigger so I can... Oh, you want to see this too? Hold up. I'll show you guys this. So, I'm going to be cleaning out the back later. Fruit suit. Yeah, there we are. Fruit suit. That's better. Fruit suit. I just got this. So now I'm going to have a second monitor. I'm going to be so happy. Having the second monitor, I can actually see the chat better now. If you're ever in Big W and you need a cheap computer monitor, this was $150. So it's 27 inches. It's ribbed for her pleasure. And mine. It's 75 hertz, so, you know, I usually play my games at 60 hertz, but yeah, I'm going to set that up tomorrow. Now, that honestly sucks, man. That sucks. It shouldn't be like that at, you know, those sorts of events, you know? I could imagine, you know, like, again, that just sucks to go through, so I'm sorry that happened to you, honestly. I hope, like, you know, I hope you still have the confidence to go out and wear your fruit suit at other events and not be harassed. You know, you shouldn't be harassed going anywhere. But if it makes you feel any better, right? When the Bulldogs weren't doing good, when the Bulldogs were a very, very bad side, I still wore my jerseys, right? I still wore my shit. And there were times where I would walk down the street and I'll never forget. There was one time I was walking through, I think, West Point in Blacktown. And I was minding my own business. I was completely spaced out looking at the stores. And some dude walked up to me, grabbed the front of my shirt and said, "I need to burn this," and then walked off. So it's something that I sort of never forgot. I considered it. I was like, damn, is that harassment? It's like, do I need to burn this? But yeah, like, I sort of understand. You wear your fruit suit at events? Do want to see it, yes. Damn, that sucks too. I am well, Rod Todd. I hope you're well too. I got two chats going on. I got a Twitch chat and I've got the YouTube chat. So I can see you down here. I can see my Twitch up there. But yeah, we are opening the next pack now. Thank you, babe. So we are finishing off the second. We're finishing off the titanium box that we were opening last night. So we're just going through it now. We're on our hunt for a Connor Tracy signature card. So we have pulled Nick Meaney. I remember when he was at the Bulldogs. He was actually pretty good. Rod Todd, how's your day been? I hope your day's been good. Let's see this. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. Actually got some personality to it. I like the jacket too. Kind of reminds me of like the Gryffindor lion. Reminds me of the Gryffindor line. All right, we pulled Jack Whiten. Jackie boy. He's actually one of my favourite players in the league, and mainly because he punches on with people. He stands his ground. I don't know. Love Jackie boy. We pulled Charlie Staines. Good old Charlie Staines. Can't go wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, Dragons fans. I'm so sorry. We pulled a guy that hates playing on the wing. The best winger in the league that hates playing on the wing and doesn't play for the Dragons no more. Zach Lomax. Zach Lomax. Great player. I have seen him live when I watched the Bulldogs play the Eels this year at Combank. He was absolutely on fire. It was crazy. I was nervous about him. Not going to be wrong. I was nervous about him because he genuinely looked like he was going to single-handedly carry the team to a victory. But we shut it down that day. Levi. Yeah, Gallen does have another fight coming up. He was talking about signing the contract with Sonny Bill this week. They were arguing about the rounds, but to be honest, I don't really feel like either of them should be boxing. For our silver card, we've pulled a Panthers checklist. I really love the look of these silver parallel cards. And for our common cards at the end of this pack, we have pulled a Mitch Moses, a Raiders checklist, a Wade Egan, and a Jeremiah Nanai. Jeremiah's money. Jeremiah is... We have pulled the next pack. I think it's like pack 6 or 7 now. 6 or 7. All right. From the Tigers, Samuela Fianu. I know I'm butchering that. I know I'm not pronouncing it properly, but hopefully we're getting somewhere. We've pulled an AJ Brimson. Good old Titans. I have a soft spot for the Titans. All right, I want to see this team do good. I want to see them play finals. I have a soft spot for them. I remember when they started. They started when I was a kid. And yeah, I'll never forget that first team with like Scotty Prince, Preston Campbell, all that. Matt Rogers. You really want to see a Titans grand final? Yeah, I do want to see a Titans grand final. I want to see a Titans Bulldogs grand final. We've pulled a man that I have dubbed Shrek. Blake Laurie. We've got nicknames for a few players. This is Shrek. It's all terms of endearment. Please don't come and eat me, bro. Don't run it straight at me, bro. You'll smash me. We pulled Rising Star card. Josiah Paulu. I know I'm mispronouncing that too. So please don't come run it straight at me and break my face. But for the silver parallel, I'm actually so excited because guess who we pulled? Matty Burton. He came from Penrith to the Bulldogs. You want to see Titans and Dolphins in the grand final? That would be interesting. The two expansion clubs never won a final, never faced in a grand final before. That would be very, very interesting. We have pulled a player that my good mate dubs Will Penasini, Hudson Young, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, and Phoenix Crossland. I do love Dallin Watene-Zelezniak. Me and him are a man of fine hair. Next pack, please, babe. Oh, if it's got a good flick, it might have a signature. I hope it does. I hope it's got that Connor Tracy. And yes, I do remember Michael Ennis, and I loved him. I used to hate him, right? When he played for the Broncos, I hated him, right? I absolutely hated seeing him on the field. The minute he came to the Bulldogs, he was like my number one player. I defend him now like I defended him like I defend Reid Marnie now. His brother Peter was less successful. I didn't even know Michael had a brother, to be honest. And I believe everyone hates DCE, bro. It's universal. It's given, and he knows it too. That's the thing, and I think it makes him better at football. That's the even worse part about it. He's like the John Cena of the NRL. If you catch my drift, he is like John Cena. He buries talent. We're watching WWE, we'll get that. Why was this so difficult to open? I just had to butcher that packet. It exploded on me. Tommy Talau. Michael P. Enos. Latrell Mitchell. There we go. What can I do with this card? You know what I can do with this card. What should I do with the Josh Adokar cards? There aren't any because he got kicked out of the team. I think we pulled a pretty cool card. We've pulled a player that I'm really scared of. I think we've established this before, but I'm terrified of this man. And so are Queenslanders. Queenslanders are absolutely terrified of this man. As a matter of fact, when he went to Brisbane, after the game, all the Queenslanders locked up all of their doors. They hid their wives, they hid their children because they knew that Angus Crichton was on the loose and no one could stop him. No one could stop him. The boogeyman was out, and the boogeyman was scaring everyone. The boogeyman scared 18 Queenslanders straight for the whole game. And with his partnering other boogeyman in crime, Liam Martin, and they have been wanted ever since in the city of Brisbane, dead. Not alive, dead. So they no man can deal with them. No man can deal with them. They have guns for these men. They're going to shoot these men on sight. That's how scared of these men that the Queenslanders are. Angus Crichton scares me. He's not going to be on my grade. That was Todd Carney. Todd Carney did the bubbler, and to be honest, I don't think that he should have got. He got treated badly. Okay, look, everyone does some dumb stuff when they're drunk. You know what I mean? And he didn't hurt anyone. He just pissed in his own mouth. And yeah, he had a night out on the piss, and he just pissed in his own mouth. He didn't hurt anyone, and his mate was recording. His mate was stupid for recording, but yeah, I don't think it's worth getting the sack for. You know what I mean? Like, there have been so many worse discretions before and after that deserved it and didn't get it. Like, you're a Broncos fan? What Ezra Mam did deserved the sack. All right? There's levels to this shit. But anyway, I am not, I'm not running the Broncos, so I can't really talk too much. But we have two special cards in this pack. We have a Gold Converts card, Rachel Pearson from the Eels. And, I'm actually so happy we've pulled this because he has been so great ever since. And I know we got excited because it was a Bulldog special card, but it's not the one, trust me. If it was the one, I probably would have kissed you. Look, it's a Bailey Haywood. He is a gun player. I swear to God, he is like one of our secret weapons. I mean, you get some 100%. 100%. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do on the casting couch to get to where you got to go. And You know, if anyone wants to give me a sponsorship on YouTube, whose wang do I need to suck? We have pulled Jojo Fafita, Silver Parallel. I love that. I rate Jojo. I do rate Jojo. And we have checklist for the Cowboys, a Jackson Ford and a Joe Offa Hengawe, who no longer plays for the Eels. They released him like yesterday. Please. Thank you. Hopefully this has a Connor Tracy. If I bought a titanium box and it doesn't have a signature, I'm going to be really upset. I'll probably have to try and get my hands on a priority box. Oh, that'll be even worse. Alright, next pack. Let's go. Remember, I think the only YouTube channel right now that's doing opening footy packs live. So, yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, maybe consider chucking us a sub or you know, just like it. Who knows? I don't know. I can't control what you do, but I can control these cards. A Dragons checklist. To be honest, I think it would be perfect if I did pull a Charizard. It'd be crazy if I pulled the first a base. I think it's base gen or whatever it's called. The first one, first generation Charizard. But this is almost similar to pulling a Charizard, pulling an Apisai Carousel. He is like a Charizard in my opinion. And a James Tedesco. And for our special card, we have pulled... How am I going to pronounce this one? Jackia Whitfield. I think that's how it's pronounced. Jackia Whitfield. I hope I pronounced that right. Alright. And, Alright, this is a bit of a meme, but what do you tell your girlfriend when she's got a headache? See if it'll drink water. Scott Drinkwater. Scott Drinkwater. I actually love him. He's earned me quite a lot of money on the apps that I don't want to promote to children because they shouldn't be doing that. So don't listen to me when I talk about that stuff. We have a Jacob Preston, a Sean Lane, Jamal Fogarty, and a Mitch Barnett. Jacob Presto, one of the hardest working men in the league. Let's go. I'm hoping there's a Connor Tracy in here. Please be. Please be. We need that Connor Tracy signature card. It has to be somewhere. It has to be. This is worse than Willy Wonka. I'm feeling like Willy Wanker right now, not getting the bloody Connor Tracy card. I got Brooksy though. I love Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks. The man. We pulled Katoni Stags, but we haven't pulled no unsolicited pornos. This man sucks toes. Or so I hear. So I seen on the internet. It's another site. Damn. We pulled the guy that got angry again, Joy Arrow. It's alright, bro. It's alright. We understand. We understand. It's passion. It's passion. We love the passion. James Graham got angry a lot too back in the day. Ooh. Our next card that we pulled after this, who gives a fuck about Cameron Munster right now? When I pulled a club hero, I pulled one of my favourite players in the league. I pulled Jackie Boy. Jack Whiten. Yes, mate. I do like him in that Rabbitohs jersey. Player of the year at the Rabbitohs. I liked you a bit better when you were at the Raiders, but still, Jackie boy. And for our silver, we have pulled a James Tedesco. And we have Jack Bostock, Jesse Ramian, and Jason Taumalolo. I wish they had a card for Jason Taumalolo's dog. I want to get a Jason Taumalolo's dog card. Can we have a Jason Taumalolo's dog card, please? If we've got Jason Taumalolo, why can't we have his dog? All right, I want his dog. All right. I think Cleary's a system halfback, and now that he's the main guy that organised everything, Jerome Luai is gone. He's got to work out a new system. All right, next pack. Just crack that open. We have pulled Jacob Little. We have pulled Tavita Tatola. Come on. All right, you don't want to focus, you don't get seen. We have pulled Lieutenant Dan. Tommy Turbo, because he needs new legs. Lieutenant Dan, you need new legs. New legs, Lieutenant Dan, new legs. New legs. I'm pretty sure he pulled his hamstring and fucking snapped his ACL in this photo. For our special card, we have pulled from the NRLW, we have pulled Ella Costa. Ella Costa from the Dragons. She is another fetus. She's another fetus. Wow, I almost share a birthday with her as well, like Lockie Galvin. But she was born on the 16th of July. Costa. You like that card? That's your favorite? You like her? Dean Mariner. Another good player. Is it? And for our commons, oh shit. We have KO Weeks, a Sharks checklist, the captain, the skip, the man, Stephen Crichton, and Herman Licky. It's pricey. Okay. Might have to check that out. We are down to the last 5 packs, party people. So, I'm going to power through. I'm going to power through, get through this box, and if there's not a Connor Tracy, I'm going to probably cry into her arms after this stream. Alright, we got Tommy Tolley. And look who just showed up. Look who just showed up. We're not keeping this one, bruh. We're never keeping this one, bruh. Guess who just showed up? Guess who just showed up? We're not keeping you, bruh. We don't want 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 you, bruh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck Ezra, man. We pulled a Victor Radley, though. Victor the Inflictor. I'm going to have to clean that up later, and I've just cleaned up. So let's hope we pull no more Ezra Mam cards. And no Lockie Galvins, because we've been destroying the Lockie Galvins for the Tigers fans. We have pulled Patrick Carrigan from the Bronx. My favourite player from the Bronx, Paddy. I'll rate him. And we have pulled a Will Penisini, as my mate calls him, because apparently he always hogs the ball. We have a Thomas Hazelton, a Bulldogs checklist, a Felice Kafusi, and an Isaac Targu. Isaac Targu. Pack 4. There's 3 left after this. There's 3 left after this. We'll crack this one open. I hate opening them. They're so hard to open. Alright, we pulled Xavier Coates. Ooh. We have pulled Sir George Illawarra checklist. It's not focusing. We pulled a Charizard. Apisai Coruscant. Hell yeah. We have pulled Georgia Hane, Rising Star card for our special. It's gonna take some time to realize. Sorry, I'm watching Drake and Josh and I need to sing the theme song in case my microphone comes up on my microphone, because YouTube will mute that, and so will Twitch. For our silver parallel, we have pulled a Jareem Buller. We have pulled from the Eels a Sean Lane, a guy that's just decided to take a break from football. You love Drake and Josh, but you can't watch it anymore. If you have an iPad or like iPhone, or if you have like Apple TV, it's on Apple TV. I found that's the only way I could watch it. So it has some of the episode on it, but yeah, like I try and work my way around that, but it's very, very hard because you are reminded about Dan quite a lot when you see certain things, and I think you know what I'm talking about. I've seen Quiet on the Set. I'm sure you've seen Quiet on the Set. And also I've heard now Drake's story about... Actually, my car is in this episode. Holy sh... I'm sorry. There's this... I drive an MX-5, and there's an MX-5 in this episode right now. It's the same model as mine. But yeah, Quiet on the Set, we've seen it. And it was even more devastating to find out what was happening to Drake during the show. But anyway, it's one of my favorite shows still. Yeah, that's an MX-5. That's an MX-5 in Drake and Josh. It's actually proper. That's actually my model. That's an NBMX5. All right. The third last pack. The third last pack. Do we have a signature in it? I think this is probably where I fell in love with MX5s, was Drake and Josh. It all stems back to this show. My red guitar, my car. It's all from Drake and Josh. All right. We have pulled a Jerome Hughes. One of Hectic Cheese's best mates. We have pulled a Jerome Buller. Dream is a Buller. We have pulled... I'm not trying to pronounce that. I'm sorry, but... Oh, no, that's Khan Pereira. I'm not trying to pronounce your first name, though. Okay, we have something here, guys. So we've got a Dion Tapua, but that's not. We have a signature. We have a signature. It is not a Connor Tracy signature. It is from the NRLW. We have pulled an authentic signature. Madison Barlett from the NRLW. This is an authentic signature. So this box had one signature in it. We had pulled a signature. Yes. First grade debut. It's got the number there. I don't know what all those numbers mean, but that is the authentic signature. And for our silver parallel, we have pulled a Brian To'o. So I'm actually so happy, like, we pulled a signature. It's not a Connor Tracy signature. I would love a Connor Tracy signature. It's number 22 out of 49, that signature. But we pulled... 43. Sorry? 22 out of 43. So we pulled a signature. Like, I can't believe it. I didn't believe we were going to pull one, but we actually pulled one. Had a signature in it. Isaiah Yao, Kai Pierce-Paul, and Dylan Brown. I'm so glad if you're watching and you join me for that signature. That's what it was for. That's what we did it for. Thank you, Madison. Shout out to you, Madison. We got your signature, girl. I'm sure you're great. Sure you scored a couple of tries. Man, I wish I had some of my old card sleeves around here. I really came underprepared. I usually had like when I had my Pokemon cards, I usually had card sleeves. Yeah. I'll chuck that there. All right. Second last pack. So that was the third last pack.
I did cherry pick.
Did you?
Yep.
We so this is pack like 35, I think.
How many?
36. 36 packs in a box. So, second last pack. Well, if we got another signature somewhere, I would double flip. We have pulled a Selwyn Cobbo. So happy we pulled a signature. I still can't believe that. Connor Watson. A Titans checklist. You know what's crazy? That was at the bottom of the box too, I think. Was it? Like, pretty much, yeah. A Jack DeBellin. And for our special card from the Knights, we pulled a Converts card, Jesse Southwell. And for our silver parallel, we pulled a Tamar Ari and Martin. Great to see him come back and absolutely kill it in the game after having like a brain bleed, I'm pretty sure it was. And for our commons, we have Nathan Cleary, Kalen Ponga, Jeremy Marshall King. And we are up to our lucky last card in this box. Connor Tracy. Our lucky last card in this box. Our lucky last pack in this box, sorry. The lucky last pack. Does it have a Connor Tracy sig? Hopefully it does. Let's hope it does. Let's hope it does. Let's hope it does. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Raymond Fatala Mariner from the Dragons. I was almost going to say the Bulldogs, but not no more. Tino Famasula Ali. The pretty boy, Reese Walsh. And it looks like we have pulled, first time I pulled one of these, we have pulled a gold parallel, whatever they're called. A gold one. That's the gold ones. And we have pulled a silver parallel Reese Robson. So here's our last 4 cards. A Dolphins checklist, Ruben Cotter and a Dane Gagai. So that's pretty much it, guys. We've just finished opening up the box. We did score 1 signature, and we scored a Madison Bartlett. A Madison Bartlett from the Canberra Raiders NRLW side. Authentic signature. This is signature number, let's wait for that to, number 22 of 43. So yeah, if you guys have been around for the stream, I'd like to thank you for joining the stream. Take care, Levi. If you're going to sleep, have a good one, man. I'm probably going to do the same. So I'd like to thank you for joining. We scored a signature. It was bloody awesome. And yeah, what else can I say? Hope you tune in tomorrow when we eventually do another stream. I'm going to be cleaning stuff out the back and make it a little bit better, so it might look a little bit different. But yeah, I'd like to thank you again for joining the stream. Let's bring some music into the situation. What happened to my music? What happened to my music? Bring that up, bang, bang. Alright, chuck some music on. Is that even working? I don't know if the music's working. Why is it not working? Right as I'm trying to do the last little bit. Alright, now it's working. Sorry if you got your ears blown off, but yeah. We'll end with that song. So, I've been Mickey. You have been awesome. I'd like to thank you. Don't forget to hit sub. See you later.